Folks, a big, super important reminder. These are 5 of my personal favorite chest exercises.
Remember, when we talk about someone's favorite exercises, this usually means how they match up with someone's body mechanics and training goals.
But that doesn't mean they're the only 5 effective chest exercises. It doesn't mean you have to like any of them. And there's tons of other, literally dozens of other chest exercises out there that are just better for tons of people than these exercises.
Exactly, just because these are Dr. Mike's go-to moves doesn't mean they should be yours, and that's okay. The real goal is finding an exercise that feels good, challenges you, and keeps you progressing.
The first exercise, and it doesn't mean it's the best, this is not a tiered list, is the dumbbell fly. It's simple, it doesn't require a lot of equipment, and it's technically not a super crazy exercise to execute.
The dumbbell fly is a great isolation exercise for your chest. It emphasizes the stretch under load, which can be really effective for hypertrophy when done with proper form and moderate weight.
So you can do these on an incline. I typically do them flat. A couple of cues. The first thing he's going to do is lie down on the bench, and then I'm just going to stare at his bulge.
Whatever suits you, Mike.
What he has done is he has taken his shoulder blades and lowered them. That pushes his chest out. He's also arched his lower back just a tiny little bit. That lets your pecs get exposed to the tension, hides your shoulder joints a little bit. This will make the exercise on average a little bit more effective for chest hypertrophy and a little bit less annoying for your shoulders.
So this setup is crucial for chest activation. So retracting the scapula stabilizes the shoulder girdle, allowing the pecs to drive the movement more effectively while protecting the joints.
And then what he's going to do is, keeping the same exact elbow angle, he is going to push his chest up as he sinks the dumbbell slowly and gently to as deep of a stretch that he is comfortable with, that he still feels strong in his pecs. If you don't go super low and get a deep stretch right here through the chest, you can go lower.
Key here is maintaining tension in the chest while activating a deep stretch. Lowering the dumbbells too far without control can shift the focus off your pecs. So listen to your body and work within your range of motion. If you're liking this video so far, give it a thumbs up.
Our second exercise for chest in my top 5 list is the cambered bar bench press. The cambered bar is a rare bar. It's actually really cheap. You can get it online for like 250 bucks.
To be honest, I've never really used the camber bar myself, but it looks really interesting. I could definitely see how it will help with chest pressing, especially if you're looking for something easier on the shoulders.
The cambered bar press allows you to get a humongous stretch that's impossible with a regular barbell because you descend to below hand position, to below your chest.
So research shows muscle growth is maximized when you're able to load the muscle under a deep stretch under tension, and the camber bar allows you to do just that.
When we're doing this exercise, we're going to be lowering the weight under control and then slowing down the lowering process towards the bottom. You're going to go as deep as you possibly can until things just aren't moving anymore. And then when you come up, you're going to come up not with an explosion, but you're going to come up nice and slow.
It's so easy to rush through the movements of the exercise, but by really slowing down your eccentric and concentric phase of the exercise really maximizes time under tension. And that's where the magic happens for muscle growth.
This is going to be arching his back a little bit, pinching his shoulder blades together, lifting his chest. As he moves down in this exercise, he's going to let his elbows travel free. If it feels better for them to come up, no worries. If it feels better for them to be tight in the body, also no worries. Everything in between is good as well. As he comes down, he's going to lift his chest up to meet the bar. Touching around the nipple line, he's going to pause for a second. This is a big deal, and he's going to come back up.
The slight arch in the back and pinching of the shoulder blades creates a more stable position for the upper body, allowing for greater range of motion and better chest activation.
You technically do not have to pause in the cambered bar bench press, but we're going to like you to pause ideally for 2 reasons. One is if you quick reverse at the bottom in an ultra stretch, super heavy load position, you might have a good time, you might have a bad time injury-wise. It's really unlikely to get hurt, but the magnitude of effect for injury is so nasty and large, you might just want to not do that. So you want to pause maybe for a little bit of injury prevention, potentially.
So by pausing at the bottom allows you to maintain control and avoid the risk of rebound or sudden uncontrolled movement from the stretch position. While injuries are rare, the potential damage from a sudden heavy reverse motion is significant. So a brief pause at the bottom of the movement helps you skip this risk.
The other good reason to pause, now that we have one reason, we layer another one on top, and that reason is Muscles, when they are contracting at a lengthened, stretched position, trigger more muscle growth for themselves than if they're contracting really hard at a more shortened position.
By pausing at the bottom, you're also maximizing the stretch underload, which significantly boosts muscle activation and promotes growth.
All right, exercise number 3 in my favorites is the incline barbell press.
So honestly, I'm leaning towards the incline dumbbell chest press myself. I just find it a lot smoother. But hey, everyone's different. What about you? Are you team barbell or dumbbells? Let me know in the comments below.
The incline barbell press also can be done at a variety of inclines. If you have the setup in a commercial gym where it's just one incline, that's good enough. If you have a bench and a rack like we have, you could do low incline, medium incline, high incline, no wrong answers.
So the angle you choose for the incline chest press can emphasize different parts of the upper chest or your shoulders. A low incline focuses more on the upper chest, while a high incline starts involving the shoulders more. You have to experiment with the angle yourself to find your best chest activation.
The technique here is pretty straightforward. You're going to bring the barbell out, and then as you come down with the barbell, you're going to try to touch right around your clavicles. You can touch a little bit higher on your chest if the clavicle touching is a little bit discomforting for your shoulders.
That's a great tip. The goal of this exercise is to really feel your chest working. So if touching the clavicle feels a bit off for your shoulders, no worries. Just adjust to a comfortable spot a bit higher on your chest. It's all about what feels right for you.
That Max is doing something we do on all chest exercises. His chest is up, his back is arched, his shoulder blades are pinched backward to elevate that chest. He's going to come down under control, normal speed like you would do in training, Max. Very good. Gentle pause at the top and all the way up.
The key is a controlled lowering phase with the chest elevated and the shoulder blades retracted. This not only helps maximize chest activation, but it also minimizes shoulder strain. That brief pause at the top makes sure the tension stays on your chest rather than relying on momentum.
All right, exercise number 4 from my personal favorites list is the deficit push-up.
The deficit push-up is a great way to get a deeper stretch on your chest than the standard push-up. Added depth allows for greater activation of the chest and improves overall pushing strength by improving your range of motion.
The deeper the deficit, to the point that you get an incredibly ultra challenging stretch, the better.
Increasing the depth in the deficit push-up allows for a greater stretch under tension, which is a proven stimulus for muscle growth. But you have to make sure you maintain proper form and shoulder stability when you increase your range of motion.
We're staying stable, the butt is staying elevated, the chest is the first thing to touch the ground. We're going to stop with a gentle pause and come back up. And if you want to make this exercise extra challenging and you're particularly strong, don't go all the way to lockout every single time. Go 2/3 of the way to lockout and then come back down. Down slow, up fast, every single time.
So proper deficit push-up form involves maintaining a strong plank position. Hips elevated, core tight, and the chest initiating the movement, and by stopping short of full lock increases your time under tension.
Number 5, the final list for me of my favorite chest exercises is the machine chest press.
The chest press machine offers a fixed range of motion, which makes it safer and more controlled, especially when you're pushing close to muscular failure. It's a great machine to really isolate the chest.
First thing about a chest machine setup is choosing where to put that bottom part of that seat for you. You don't want to come up so high that you have to reach super low at the bottom of the press. You don't want to go so low that you're kind of doing some kind of guillotine skull crusher situation. So for most people, going kind of right into their armpit height for that bar path is probably pretty good. So if the handles are anywhere kind of close to armpit level, you're winning and you're good to go. And you're going to know what feels best just by trying it with a couple of different settings, figuring out what is really, really good.
So think of it like this. If the handles line up with your armpits, you're in the perfect spot. No crazy reaches or no awkward pushes. Next time you jump on this machine, check your setup because it can make a huge difference.
He's going to come all the way down and he's going to wait 1 to 2 seconds at the very bottom, tensing his chest the entire time. He's not unloading it, he's there, and he's going to slowly come back up, converge, come back down under control, 1 or 2 seconds of rest.
That is such a key detail. By keeping your chest tight during the pause makes all the difference. You're not just sitting there relaxing, you're keeping that muscle under constant pressure the whole time.
Same identical cues as for every other chest exercise we've done today. Big chest, arched lower back, shoulder blades, chest up, controlled on the way down, pause, and then nice and quick on the way up. This is the path to mega gains through machines.
It's always the basics that make the difference. Big chest, tight back, slow down, strong push. If you lock those in, no matter what exercise you're doing, you're setting yourself up for some serious results. So Dr. Mike's 5 favorite chest exercises are now on the screen. Let me know below if you agree with any. Let me know below your 5 favorite chest exercises. I'm curious to find out. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and watch this next video.